Hello, my amazing third grade artists. Today we are going to be thinking about the element of art color. Specifically, we are thinking about the color wheel. We're thinking about red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And we're going to be creating our very own works of art using our names, learning about block lettering, and also thinking a little bit about the complementary colors, those colors that are opposites of each other on the color wheel. Let's get
Hello! For this project, you are going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need your pencil, your eraser, your permanent markers. You're going to need something to color with. I will be modeling with crayons and watercolors, but you may use other materials depending on what you have available to you. We are going to be working with each of the colors of the rainbow. The colors of the rainbow, as we can see in this example, are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. We're also going to be thinking about complementary colors. Complementary colors are colors that are opposite of each other on the color wheel. So we have yellow and purple, we have green and red, and we have blue and orange. I'm going to be showing how to do some block letters, and you'll notice that as my block letters cross these lines, that they are changing colors. So I've colored in crayon with the complementary color of the color that I painted on the outside. I will be putting a link in as well for a how-to to draw block letters of each letter of the alphabet to help you along your way. Let's get started. So first things first, I'm going to use my paper to help me know where the middle is by folding. So I'm going to bring the edge of my paper to meet the other long edge. Then I'm going to start from the middle and make my way out. And I'm going to unfold and open it up. Next, I'm going to line the two short edges of my paper up together so that they're lined up nicely. Then I'm going to start from the middle and make my way out to make my fold. Now that I've got those baselines in, I'm ready to start laying out my artwork. So I will be drawing a line that goes along my fold line that way. Then I'm going to draw a line from corner to corner that goes through my middle point. You could use another piece of paper to help you, or if you've got one, you could use a ruler. Now I'm going to start with my block letters. A great way to make a block letter is to start by just writing a regular letter and making a smaller one on the inside, connecting with two straight lines. So again, I can make a letter, I can make another letter, and I can connect them with two straight lines. I'll do the circle for the period that abbreviates Miss to just MS. Then I can do another letter. This time I'm doing a letter A. This one's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to start with my letter A shape. And instead of just doing another letter on the inside, I'm going to do a triangle for the open part. And then I'm going to do kind of the top part of, I think it's called a trapezoid. There we go. Now I've got my block letters. I could add some other shapes that cross the lines here if I wanted to. So I'm ready to do some tracing with marker. Before I do any tracing with marker, I'm going to stick my paper that protects my table underneath. We'll be fast forwarding this part. While I'm fast forwarding, I'm going to trace with that marker, and then I'm going to erase my extra pencil lines. Alrighty, I'm going to start coloring with my crayons with each of the colors of the rainbow, and I'm going to be working with their complementary colors in mind. So as I start here, if I'm going to paint with red, that means that this part of my letter M is going to be green. I'm just going to start by planning things out. So when I know something's a color, I'm just going to add a couple lines to help me remember. As I move over, it goes red, orange. The complementary color of orange is blue. So I know that this part of my letter M, my letter S, and this part of my period are going to be blue. The next color as I'm going around is yellow, and I know that the complementary color of yellow is purple. So this part of my period this part of my heart and this part of my letter A are gonna be purple. And it looks like I forgot a part that's supposed to be blue. The next color in my rainbow is green. The complementary color of green is red. So this part of my letter A is gonna be red. As I go around my rainbow, it goes green, blue. The complementary color of blue is orange. So that means that this part of my A is gonna be orange, and this part of my heart is gonna be orange. The last color in our rainbow is purple, and the complementary color of purple is yellow. So that means that this part of my heart is gonna be yellow, and this part of my letter M is going to be yellow as well. As a review, I will be putting the complementary colors next to each other to make this complementary color and color wheel name work of art. To help me remember what colors I'm going to be painting, I'm going to come in and draw some lines real quick with the color I'm going to paint right along those lines that I drawn before. So this section will be red, the primary color. This section will be orange, which is a secondary color. This section will be yellow, which is also a primary color. Our primary colors are really important because we use them to make all of the other colors on the rainbow. The next section is green. Green is a secondary color. Secondary colors are mixed by using two primary colors that are on either side of them in the color wheel. Next color is blue. And last of all, I have purple, which is often referred to as violet as well. Purple is also a secondary color. Now I've got my color wheel laid out. I've thought about what each color's complement is, and I'm ready to finish with my crayons and paint. I'm going to fast forward this part. I want you to take your time. Remember then when you're working with your paint, you just need a drop of water as you're working with a color. You're going to swish your brush in the cup to make sure it's clean and swipe it on the lip before you move on to a different color. Let's see what it looks like. When you are all done, please take a picture of your completed artwork and post it to Seesaw. Make sure you're being responsible for your space and cleaning up. Paint should only go back in the bag when it is dry. Make sure you're washing your brush, taking good care of it. I can't wait to see what you create.